Hi everyone, today I'm gonna be making Falconer Flapjacks.
Right, so to start, Ezekiel, our recipe says that we need to do 1 cup of flour. Do you want to measure 1 cup of flour?
Of course.
Okay, off you go. So you pour in the flour, shake, shake, shake.
More?
Yeah, until it's level. There we go, and then we level it out.
No,
now you sieve it.
Sift.
Okay. Hold your sieve so it doesn't collapse in. Well done. Now sieve it.
Ooh, sieving's fun.
Sieving is fun, and if you want to speed it up, you can bang it on the sides like this. See?
Okay.
Okay, you want to try?
Yep.
Keep going. That looks great. It's very good to sieve flour because sometimes you might have insects or something in your flour and you want to make sure they're not going into your flapjacks.
Ugh.
So now you put the sieve on the side. Now you're done.
Here on the side?
On the side. And now what does the recipe say? We need baking powder. It says we need 1.5 teaspoons. So can you read for me? Where's 1 teaspoon?
Blue.
The blue one says 5 mils. So do you want to measure? 5 mils is 1 teaspoon. And remember, we've got to do a half. So there we go. We get 1 teaspoon. You must make it level. So you fill it up and make it level. You go to the side, so you fill it, and then you flatten it on the side like that. Well done. Now you put that in. You can just plop it in.
Well, he's sticking to me.
So then you tap it on the top, and now you do the 1/2 teaspoon. Which one was the half?
It is
The yellow one.
Sorry, orange. Get you next time.
Okay, now remember how you make it level?
Yep.
On this first fillet. And then make it level on the side of the baking. Yeah, there we go. And then you plop it in. Yay, so that's done. And now you've got to mix it in with your mixing spoon. So we started with the dry ingredients. So Ezekiel's going to mix in the dry ingredients. Well done. Okay, while Ezekiel's doing that, the recipe says we need to do 2 tablespoons of butter, which I'm going to melt for Ezekiel while he's mixing that in. So I'm going to melt 2 tablespoons of butter. Right, so while that's melting, Ezekiel, what are we going to do next? What does the recipe say next? Let's see what the recipe says. The recipe says that you need to have 1 tablespoon of brown sugar.
Okay, now I need a tablespoon.
Or you can use this measurement. This measurement has a tablespoon. The tablespoon measurement says tbsp. So that's 1/2 tablespoon. Which one is a full tablespoon? Wow, it's this big red one. So can you put that into tablespoon of sugar
in here.
Yeah.
Ow.
While the butter's melting, there we go. Bloop, you pour it into that bowl. Right. Now we're going to just wait for the butter to melt. So while it's melting, okay, Ezekiel, what are you going to do? We need 1 egg. So now what are you going to do? Crack in 1 egg. Try again. Okay, good. Now crack it into, yes, well done. Now what must you do with an egg to check that it's okay? We just look at it and you smell it. Does it smell okay?
Yes, and it looks okay.
If it smells okay and it looks okay, then we can beat it and get it ready for our recipe. So off you go, beat away. While Ezekiel's beating that in, I'm going to add the melted butter to the sugar. And then Ezekiel's going to mix the egg And first mix the egg, put the egg down, and then mix the sugar and the butter.
Right. Okay.
You can use the same fork that you've used.
I like the sugar.
Then we just use a bit of cotton towel with the leftover grease, and we prepare our flapjack pan, and we just grease it. So it's got a thin layer of grease or butter ready.
No, it doesn't normal butter.
For when you cook. Right.
Dun.
Now you can mix your egg in with your sugar and butter. So mix it in, pour it in, and mix it in.
Ooh, so slimy.
Right. Mix, 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 mix.
Now
Then the recipe says we need to have 200 mils of milk. So once you've done that, you want to measure 200 mils of milk.
should I put this aside more?
You can put that aside. And now you measure your 200 mils of milk.
Give me it. Give me it. Okay.
So there's your 200 mark. $200 mils. Well done. Okay. 200 mils of nice farm milk.
Liter.
200
mils.
Right. So now you've done your 200.
Yeah.
Now you're going to mix your egg, your sugar, and your butter with your milk. So mix it all together. And use a fork to get it all out.
Well, that's a lot of sugar in here.
Well done. All out. So now mix it in with your milk. Mix it in with your milk.
Ooh. Now this is easy to mix in, people.
Mix it in well. And now with the flour mixture, what we're going to do is we're going to make a hole in the middle. And Ezekiel's going to pour slowly. Or I can pour slowly and you can mix. Which one would you like to do?
I'll do the pouring.
You'll do the pouring and I'll do the mixing. So pour slowly, just a little bit. And then I'm going to mix. I'm going to tell you to pour some more. It's teamwork. Pour some more. We do it like this so we don't get lumps. So we slowly, okay, stop a bit. And I'm going to mix in all the flour, mix in all the flour. Okay, do you want to pour in some more?
Okay.
Pour in some more.
Wow. You can tell me when to stop.
Okay, stop a bit. Then we're going to mix, mix, mix. Okay, Ezekiel, do you want to mix this part?
Okay, can we?
You want to pour that in a bit more?
Yeah. Come on.
Okay, now you're going to mix. Mix with a yellow spoon and then mix with a whisk. Okay, mix with a yellow spoon and mix with a whisk.
Oh, not a single lump. He's as smooth as an egg.
Okay, so now I see it's slightly but liquidy, so it's not the end of the world. Get the whisk. So we add a touch more flour just to make it a little bit more stiff. And I'm just going to do it through the sieve again. Okay, sieve, 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 sieve. Okay, now whisk it in. Whisk it in.
Whisk it.
Whisk it in.
Yeah, our table's going to be a bit of a mess.
Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to heat the pan that I've already butter on.
Hard.
Now Ezekiel's going to come here and he's going to scoop it in. We use a soup ladle. A soup ladle. Okay, you're going to put that on the side. We're heating up the pan. Remember we pre-greased it. So now we're going to grease it again a little bit. Going to wait for some bubbles. You wait for the pan to bubble.
Bubble.
Okay.
Good.
It's starting to bubble, so scoop a little bit in. He ladles in. Right. Put a bit in, ladle it and stop. And then put the ladle back in and he waits for it to bubble. When it bubbles, then he flips it over. And these are the kinds of flapjacks we made. These ones we made first because you can do the same ingredients, but you can use gluten-free flour. So these ones are gluten-free flapjacks for those people who can't do flour. So now Ezekiel's going to carry on cooking the ones that he's just made. Enjoy making your flapjacks as we have done ours. Do you want to say anything, Ezekiel?
Thank you for listening to this How to Make Your Flapjacks.